Cancer, a very warm welcome. My name's Drew. This is Modern Tarot. Happy New Year to you guys. For those of you that are new here, welcome. And for those of you returning, welcome back. A big thank you to all my subscribers in 2024 and certainly my personal clients. So Happy New Year, you guys. So Cancer, look, this is a quick reading. No messing here on Modern Tarot today. We're going to find out what's around you, what's going down, what to expect, what to look out for, some guidance and some advice along the way, whatever the cards might bring up for you today. All right. So didn't come together very well, that shuffle. A little bit of resistance there. Cancer, it's going down. Right. I think we're about done. All right. Coming out of, some of you might be coming out, this is just the undercurrent of this reading. The bottom of the deck is the Hermit in reverse. This is like you guys coming out into the new year after maybe a time of reflection, time of, spending some time alone in 2024. All right, center of your reading. Are we working on some kind of new project here, Cancer? This is the Page of Pentacles. It's creative, but it's all to do with finances. Some of you might be investing. But the Page of Pentacles it's slow moving. It's prudent. It crosses the T's and dots the I's. All right, but it could be a friendship as well. Okay, the challenge for some of you, the challenge is to open up again. We've got the Four of Cups in reverse. So the Four of Cups in the upright talks about apathy. It talks about being despondent when it comes to love and not really seeing offers come your way. This dude's sitting under a tree and there's a beautiful cup being handed in to him from the sky, which is almost like the Ace of Cups. He's not even looking at it. He's looking at the three cups over here, in the distance. So, it might be a challenge for you to open up again, in a romantic sense. The reason what's all happening is the Sun. This is a brilliant card. This is like you might have clarity now within yourself, your needs and your wants, Cancer. But, some of you, there might be a friend that wants to kind of make their way towards you. This has come out in a previous reading. Some of you are totally unaware of who this is. But in the recent past, all right, you were busy manifesting. What was you manifesting, Cancer? This is working alone, but you've got all the tools there. You've got the swords, the cups, the wands, so the passion, the emotion, the intelligence, the know-it-all in the earthly realm. So you're manifesting the recent past. I don't want to focus too much on the past. Your focus is unsticking yourself. All right, we got the Two of Swords in reverse. In the upright, this is like directionless. Which way do I turn? But it looks like you're freeing yourself from something. What is this, Cancer? We're going to go deeper with this reading. What you don't see coming towards you, Ten of Cups in reverse. All right, I don't think there's a relationship on the horizon for you in the early part of January. Okay, your energetic field, Cancer, look, here you are. This is very much water energy. King of Cups in reverse. What's your emotions? This is what you're putting out into the world, your energy, if you like. You might not be emotionally available. Some of you, your emotions might not be that balanced at the moment for various reasons, right? Through love, life, work, life in general. Okay, outside influences, something might not have gone in your favor. With the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. We're going to find out more about this, guys. All right, some of you are fearing to be foolish. Some of you are fearing to take a giant leap. Or some of you are fearing to travel, to move. Interesting reading, Cancer. All right, but the outcome is, look, a card of movement. We've got the Six of Swords here. So, this is moving on to calmer waters. This is moving away. And it's almost like a card of self-preservation. So some of you might be traveling or thinking of traveling. Others of you, you're just moving on from stuff that probably brought you down a little bit. Whatever it might be, Cancer. We're going to go deeper with this reading. Why is the Page of Pentacles here as the center of your reading? Tell me more. The Page of Pentacles for Cancer. It's so cloudy today. I think there's storms here. So this microphone is very sensitive. It might pick it up. It might not. See how we go. Right. So why is the Page of Pentacles here for Cancer? Okay, King of Swords. All right, look, some of you might have been dealing with the legal system. All right, the King of Swords can be a solicitor. The Page of Pentacles could be you guys, preparing a dossier to give to a solicitor, just for some of you. some of you might be looking to go into some kind of leadership role here. You might be starting, a brand new career just for some of you. But it's a challenge to open up due to disappointments. Okay, yeah, due to disappointment, it's quite hard for you to open up. I think you might have lost a bit of trust somewhere along the line. Okay, look, the reason why it's all happy, you've got clarity as to the reasons why you're not happy, Cancer. Whatever this means for you, because in the recent past, you might have got yourself into a bit of bother. Some of you might have, manifested kind of like a feeling of being trapped, and that can play out in many ways, guys. That could be taking a job and feeling trapped in that job. You manifested the dream position and suddenly you feel trapped. I'm going to leave you to interpret that because that's the past. I don't really want to focus on that for you guys. Okay, look, your focus right now is to free yourself from a lack of forward movement, whatever that might mean, Cancer. So we've got the Chariot in reverse, clarifying the Two of Swords in reverse. So Two of Swords in the upright, remember, this is all about being trapped. Which way do I turn? So your focus is to free yourself from that, and nothing's moving at the speed that you want. So, Cancer, what you don't see coming is it's an interesting combination, this. What you don't see coming towards you is it's almost as if you've manifested freedom, but freedom is not freedom without any structure. So I'm just wondering, Cancer, whether you've gone in internally and really looked at, where am I going? What am I doing exactly? And you might be beating yourself up over choices that you might have made. So look, we've got the King of Cups here. So it's almost like you might feel a little bit stuck still, Cancer, going through the first 2 weeks of July, and it might mess with your emotions. Just foster self-care there and try to think positively. All right. All right, there was no celebration. Something didn't go in your favor. For some of you, it could have been something legal, just for some of you. All right, you're fearing if you're foolish at this stage of your life, really right now, it's going to be a tower moment, it's going to be catastrophic. Could be just an irrational fear. If the tower is here alongside the fool, in your fear position, this is almost like this will keep you stuck. Not taking any risk or any chances will keep you stuck. So I'm just wondering whether you're overcautious, Cancer, and it's doing a number on you. But look, the outcome, moving on, and then we've got the Queen of Cups. So you've got the King and Queen of Cups in this reading. This is almost like, your masculine, feminine side. So it's like using the Queen of Cups to nurture yourself if you're a dude, but you're moving on emotionally, in the first 2 weeks of January. Whatever that might mean for you, if you've been let down with work and finances and these kind of things, if it's love, you're kind of like, you're moving on and balancing your emotions. Some of you might be moving on and going off to meet a Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, water sign, male or female. What's going to do? If this is about love, Cancer, let's have a look. For Cancer, if this is about love, and then we're going to take some advice cards really for you throughout the month, what you need to look out for, and the little tweaks that maybe you can make to change outcomes, Cancer, if this is about love, for those of you that have come here for love, give your relationship a chance in reverse. All right, so some of you might be moving on, even though you still have emotion for somebody. One of these for Cancer, please. Just general advice, guys, all right? They're very quick readings. I'm going to come back and check in with you mid-month to see how you guys are doing. Cancer, freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. It's in reverse, Cancer. Just watch your moods this month, that you're not perpetuating a sense of feeling trapped due to being overcautious, It's better to fake it till you make it than do nothing at all, right? So we learn as we're doing, as opposed to trying to get it all done before we even start. So just be careful with that, Cancer, because it seems like it could cause you, a couple of little hiccups along the way. What advice? What deck did I use there? I'm going to use this deck. Advice for Cancer for this month. What would be the advice? The advice for Cancer. Some of you might be really happy that relationships have ended, just for some of you. Others of you, although you freed yourself, you can't really move forward at the pace you'd like. Maybe some of you are still living with people, and it's hard to. You can't just do it overnight, right? This takes careful planning and those kind of things. Your advice, okay, use your logic this month, not your emotions, Cancer. Don't get emotional about anything. Use your logic. Be very clear thinking, very clear with your self-talk. This is upstanding. This is honesty. This is facts and figures, So it's like, doing little lists and bullet points, pros and cons, rather than, oh, I feel great here or I don't feel so good there. It's all about feelings, right? This will be pros and cons, facts and figures. So be really logical this month, okay? And be logical about your finances, okay? Finances and emotions don't really mix. Let me just, give you that heads up. Never make emotional-based decisions when it comes to finances. So it looks to me that some of you, your advice is be super logical, okay? Especially when it comes to your finances and where you're investing, with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse here, Cancer. And then we got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So this is a card about money. This seems to me that this reading is really about you getting very clear with your financial status, very clear with where you're going, what decisions you're making, destinations, this kind of thing. Are some of you in areas where it's not great for your finances, it's not great for your careers, those kind of things. What's it going to do now? I wanted to clarify. Let me use this. The Queen of Cups and the Six, this is your outcome, okay? So that's moving on and kind of like, being emotional, all right? Some of you, as I say, it could be a water sign that you're meeting. I love how we can step out and away from the superficial and dive deep. Some of you might be moving towards somebody with heavy water in their chart. It might be a friend, it doesn't have to be love, guys. Tell me more, why is the King of Cups here in reverse as your energetic field? Let's have a look. All right, there's a few here. I'm not as deep as you. Okay, Cancer, this might be a case of, you're very emotive. You're deep people, and especially in business, you might need to switch off your emotions and be very logical. Don't be so empathic when it comes to work, finances, in your careers, because not everybody is as deep as you, right? And then there's another one. In time, maybe we could be friends. So it just looks that, I don't know, maybe you guys are moving away from people that aren't as deep as you. Some of you might be moving towards, somebody with heavy water in their chart. Some of you could be traveling to see your mothers, all right, with the Queen of Cups here and the Six of Swords. And that might be a really refreshing change to have conversations with your mother, basically, that maternal instinct and those kind of things, her wisdom. Right, some positive messages for you, Cancer. So yeah, look, Cancer, what are you doing to me today? Surrender. Look, this one really wants to pop out. I'm going to read this one for you. Cancer. Surrender. Trust that the universe, God, Allah, however you frame your belief system, guys, is working behind the scenes for you. Your manifestations will materialize when you truly surrender. So, Cancer, don't be in a rush, to do anything this month. I think, take it easy. Certainly don't be overcautious, because you would just keep yourself perpetually trapped and stuck. Just go for it. Give it a chance, make a decision basically to unstick yourself. And if that doesn't work out, just make another decision. Some of you, just be careful with your emotions, your energy. Your emotions might be a little bit out of whack. Something to do with projects or work or investments, those kind of things. All right. if you were a song, Cancer, the first 2 weeks of January, it, these cards don't shuffle very well. One more. Right, that one really wants to come out for you, Cancer. Right, there's two here. Unbreak My Heart by Tony Braxton. Whatever that might mean to you guys, we can break our own hearts, right? Unbreak My Heart, Tony Braxton. So, check out the lyrics, the melody. It might mean something to you. It might be somebody's favorite song that you knew. And Everything About You, Ugly Kid Joe. This is a song about, in that song, the guy's he's come to detest everything about someone. And, it just might be that, Cancer, you might be a bit sick and tired of people not being as deep as you, and not being so emotive. Does that make sense? And so the advice was to kind of like match that energy when you're out in a competitive field, especially in work, in your dealings in the material realm. Be a bit more ruthless and logical as opposed to emotive, because, those two don't really mix very well. Okay, if that makes sense, Cancer. I think that's about it, really, guys. Take care of yourselves. As I say, if you like the content, please like, share, or subscribe. It means the world to me personally. It means I can continue to keep doing this for free for you guys. But, Cancer, be logic. Those of you that are traveling to see your parents, or your mother in particular, there with the Queen of Cups, enjoy that time with her. It seems like you might have quite a close bond with your mother. And yeah, don't be afraid to take risks, Cancer. Don't be overcautious. Don't go with your emotions and let your emotions talk you out of taking risks. Go for it. If the decision doesn't work out, make another decision. So it's go with the flow. All right. So take it easy, Cancer, and I will see you back here mid-month. I think it's the 15th of Jan. Just a little check-in with you, and hopefully this situation's changed and you're on to better things. Take care, Cancer. Bye now.